There we
Hi
go.
everybody, and I'm Emma from Emma Kirkham Glass, and tonight I have the absolutely fabulous Katerina Kestemont here with me, the wonderful, wonderful watercolour artist, inspired by the divine feminine. So Katerina, please would you tell us a little bit more about yourself and how you started your journey into the divine feminine?
So I'm Katerina Kestemont. I live in Switzerland, Montreux, in a very beautiful little town that's not very big. I've always created art like a lot of artists do. But then I don't know. I like the female body, or the body in general. I also I'm a learned massage therapist, so I have really this love for the human body. And I've been doing massages now for 12, 13 years. And at one point for me, even my massage teacher says this, the female body is a link to earth,
Wow.
a link to creation, to destruction, to all these emotions that we have, anger, sadness, joy, happiness, the woman has the possibility to give birth. All these things, for me, it shows this deep, deep, deep connection to everything that surrounds us, the universe, creation. And that's what has always inspired me to try and represent this in my art.
Yeah.
And at one point, I found watercolors. I worked a lot with acrylics, and I tried oil paints and all these other different kinds of tools. And the flow of the watercolors allowed me finally to create the divine feminine that I am creating right now.
They're absolutely stunning. I've seen your kind of journey over the last 18 months. So tell us a little bit about how you really started with your journey from it was the 100-day sketches, was it? No, 365.
365.
Yeah, that was it.
The whole journey is actually a really funny story. There's this little shop here where a lady sells secondhand DVDs for like, 1 franc, 2 francs.
Yeah.
And she has always a little stock of English because I only watch English spoken movies. And one time she gave me this whole stack, like 6 seasons of a TV series. And she said, here, have it because it's in English. I can't sell it. It's not French. And I said, yeah, I'll watch it. I'll see if it's any good. It sounds interesting. And I watched it and was hooked. And I've never cried so much in my life, I think, as during this show. But it sparked something in me again because I had stopped creating because of different issues. Yeah. It sparked in me this creation again. And I started doing fan art, the portraits of the actors and stuff. But yeah, it's something, for me, it feels like copying, kind of. Take the photo and you copy, and it's not, there is you that comes out, but it's not really like what I do now, where it's just me.
Yeah.
But that's how it started. And at one point, I started doing like little sketches, and I felt they were so immature, like a young child was drawing them. And I said, how can I get better? One evening, I was just sitting here on this sofa, and I was like, how can I get better? The only way you get better is practice. Okay, so I'll just do 365 days of drawing. I'll just draw something for a whole year every day. Yeah. And I didn't know what I let myself into, but it's just, I took this decision. I put it out on the internet that I took this decision that I was going to do this. So I have no way of backing out. And I did this whole year of drawing, and it really changed. You can see the process.
Yes. I remember being part of that journey. I think I met you I think you're on about day 40, maybe a little bit later. I don't remember now, but I remember watching those drawings evolve. Massive amount of consistency and commitment from you to keep that every single day, no matter how you felt. You were there, you produced the sketch, and you got you've got all that going on. It was absolutely amazing.
Yeah, but that's the challenge. If you say, oh, I'm not feeling like it,
Yeah.
it's not the challenge anymore.
No.
It's like you take a vow with yourself.
Yeah.
And it's you have to, in a sense, in my eyes, then honor that vow.
Yeah.
And if you stop after 10 days or 20 days, it's not that that's a big problem. For me, it would be. I would not keep my vow to myself.
Yeah.
So that's why I kept going, even if I was sick, even if I was traveling. I always found one way or another to make the drawing.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
But I think it's been amazing to see how they developed. I think some of your earliest pieces were like little cartoon sketches, weren't they?
You want to see?
Yes, your book, of course.
So, so these were like really in the beginning. It was like super simple.
That's it. Yes.
Super simple. I did a few mermaids as well.
Oh yes.
Those were like a huge success. People loved.
I can imagine. Yeah, they're very popular, aren't they?
Yeah, mermaids is like the thing. I drew some animals, but then at one point I started with the watercolors. Let me see. So I started with the watercolors, and there you can see.
Beautiful. And what sort of day were you on when you first did your watercolors then? How far were you into
the first complete watercolor, or like half? The first complete one is
dabble.
the dabble was around a bit earlier. Yeah, around 200, I would say. Around day 200, something like that.
Yeah. But
yeah.
You can see that massive kind of shift and transition where it's really coming from you and really coming from within, and how you're feeling that and how your emotions are coming through in the work you're doing. It's just amazing to see that. Almost, I know it wasn't like somebody flicking a switch, but when you looked at what you were doing before then to all of a sudden what you were creating, it was literally for me like somebody had gone and gone, ding, there's Katerina, she's lit up and here it is. It was really phenomenal to see that, transition, and I guess it's like they say, about the butterfly coming from the cocoon. It was almost like you literally came out of that cocoon and you'd really, found your wings, and there you were. It was amazing to see.
Yeah, it's like at one point, I think it's the fact that you see yourself as an artist.
Yeah.
Before it's something you do on the side, it's a hobby. But once you say, no, I am an artist, then suddenly it's like you open the gates, and it keeps, the muse says, she sees me. and then she brings you the inspiration.
Brilliant. That's so brilliant. So to date, what's your favorite piece that you've created?
To date, now, I have so many. The one I did from Paula, I like very much.
Okay. Have you got a picture of that here?
I can go get it. It's quite big, but let me get it. It's not very far.
No, that's okay.
Oh, I don't know if you can see it.
Yeah, beautiful. Yes.
Yeah, and it has like stars in her hair.
Yes.
Yeah, it's one of my favorites. I love the details of the hair.
Yes.
And it's the first time I did hair
as well. The detail that was in the hair, that's what what I found captivating by that piece. It is gorgeous.
Yeah.
It is gorgeous. So if you could create a piece for anyone, who would you really like to create a piece for?
Oh, for anyone?
Yes.
Oprah.
Wow. Yeah. That would be amazing.
She's very inspiring to me. And Deva Premal. Yeah. She's a meditation. She sings mantras, which I often listen to. Yeah, those two ladies for sure.
We'd love to see a picture of your work on their walls. That would just be the icing on the cake, wouldn't it?
Be like the dream, yes.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
you've been working in your business now, I guess, is it around, say, 2 years you've been working?
Almost. No, not quite, but
Not
yeah.
quite. Yeah. So what kind of business tips can you offer to other sort of creatives like us, other crafters, other artists, painters? What sort of advice can you offer them for now at the moment?
Keep on going.
Yeah.
It seems simple, but it really is. Just keep on going. The days you feel yucky and shitty, and the days you think it's not working and you lose hope and you think this is never gonna work, just keep going.
Yeah.
People do see you.
Yeah.
They always say so. Today it happened again. I mean, I posted my video diaries and a lady said, "Oh, please keep on going. I like them." She never commented. She never liked. So just keep on going. Keep going. Keep posting. Be out there. Show yourself and your art all the time. And then one time it will come.
Yeah.
It will come.
Absolutely. And I think especially now, I know a lot of product businesses like mine and other artists the same, but you know, people aren't wanting that kind of thing at the moment. But it's not true. You know, you have to be putting yourself out there constantly and being visible, because people are wanting to buy things and are wanting beautiful gifts to give, and they are wanting to put beautiful things on their walls, and they do want. A lot of people, they've got nothing else to do but look for nice things.
Exactly. So our post office has more to do than at Christmas time.
Yes, yeah, that's what they've said here too. They're busier than ever.
Yes.
Busier than ever, because people are even handwriting letters to each other, because you know they've got that time, so they've got time to sit and watch what you're creating, and you know, especially if you've got something visual like we have, where you can show the process and share it with other people. It's really, I'm glad you've said that, because it is cool. Keep going. Okay, so just for a bit of fun, what food could you not live without?
What food?
Yes.
Can it be a drink?
Yes, of course.
Coffee.
Coffee, really?
Yes, I'm a coffee junkie.
Really?
I admit it freely. If I don't have my coffee in the morning, I have no use. I can forego food.
Really?
But my coffee in the morning is my sacred ritual.
Yeah.
So when I wake up, I'll make myself a coffee, then I sit down, I meditate, and then I drink my coffee. And yeah, that's my little thingy in the morning.
Little ritual in the morning. That's brilliant.
Yeah.
Are you a special kind of roast coffee girl? Special ground
No,
beans? No.
it just be good coffee, you know, not bitter or anything.
Yeah, just a nice coffee.
Yeah,
brilliant.
coffee.
And I guess you're kind of living in your dream place now, aren't you? Where you live is kind of where you wanted to be, wasn't it?
Yeah, I'm still working towards being a full-time artist, because that really is my dream. The lockdown for me, I know for a lot of people it's stressful and there is a lot of trauma.
Yeah.
There is some trauma for me as well, but it gave me really the time to just do art and nothing else, not worry about anything else, just do the creation. And that in a way the universe showed me this is what you need to do.
Yeah.
So I'm really working towards I'm reducing my work hours.
Brilliant.
And I really want to work full time as an artist. I want, to live my passion completely.
That's so exciting, isn't it?
Yeah.
And if you could live anywhere in the world, would you still live where you are now and be producing your art, or have you got dreams to go somewhere else and be producing?
I like where I live.
Yeah.
I like where I live. Maybe just now I live in a very small space. I live on 32 square meters where I give massages, I sleep, I cook, I paint, I draw.
Yeah.
So just maybe next to the lake, a really nice house with that. Yeah, that would be cool. But I like this area. It has a very specific energy. And, yeah.
And it's, we were talking about that yesterday. Manya and I were saying that the environment you are does play a massive influence on how creative you are and how you're finding your flow and energy. And
yes.
you know, if you're surrounded by the beauty that you've got near the lake, I'm close to Cannock Chase, which is an area of outstanding natural beauty. So
yeah,
we're blessed that where we do live, we have got those beautiful things to inspire us on the doorstep, where we can get re-energized and feel good afterwards.
Yeah, we can ground ourselves in the nature that's beautiful and around us. Yeah, it reminds us, it brings us to ourselves again and again, and we don't get lost in the busyness of a city or a town.
Well, that's it, isn't it? And so sometimes, and I think with the situation we're in now, we've all been forced to stop and
yes.
take a look at what we're doing actually every single day, and what are we doing that doesn't actually serve us.
Yes. Yeah.
And what are we doing to create the most fulfillment out of our lives. And obviously I think when we come through the other side, there are going to be a lot of people, myself included, that are going to completely change the way they do things, to just slow right back down and keep it like that.
Yeah, definitely. We have to. It's not working. It wasn't working.
No.
It wasn't working before, so something has to shift.
Yes. I mean, it's a big way to get us all to take a look at it, but everything happens for a reason, and you know, we've all been forced to like say to ourselves, right, what am I doing that isn't serving me at the moment, because that's totally got to change.
Yeah, it has to change. It was too much focused on paying bills and earning money, and the joy of living was missing.
Yeah. And I think that's been nice for me to see with you doing your video diaries.
Yeah,
it's been nice to see the energy that still kept going into those creations, and having, you know, that, and that's so lovely to see. And again, you know, you doing that for other people, you're obviously doing it for yourself, but other people are getting that immense enjoyment out of seeing them being creative too.
Yeah, I'm astonished by the feedback on them. Yeah, and I did it to actually keep a sort of rhythm in my day.
Yeah.
That I have a regularity in the day, because oftentimes, you know, when you just hang around, finally you don't do anything.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna keep a certain regular thing every day, and that afterwards flows over into the other rest of your life and what you're doing.
Yeah, because you've got that structure and that basis there. You can build on that. And I've noticed it too with my children, because obviously they're at home now and they don't have the structure going to school and that rhythm, and you know, it's that I don't need to get up yet, you know, and so their days kind of slip away, and before they know it, it's 12 o'clock and it's lunchtime and they've still not done anything. So I can totally understand why you've kept that structure, and it really makes a big difference if you can, like you say, start your morning with your coffee and your meditation, and then you've got the structure of knowing, okay, I'm going to produce a piece today, and I'm going to film it, and I'm going to put it out there. You know, you've got that structure, and you can build on that for the rest of your day.
Exactly. Yeah.
It makes a huge difference. And I think it's been fascinating to see how you've again, you've kept this momentum going. You know, you've made that commitment, I'm doing this for so many days, and I'm, you know, and you've stuck to it, which is brilliant to see.
Thank you. Tomorrow is the last one.
I know, it's flown by, hasn't it?
It's already 30 days.
Yeah, I can't believe how quickly it's gone.
Yeah, it's already.
Have you got a favourite piece that you've done from that little collection? Is there something that stands out from you from those?
Yes, I have it over there. I put my favorite pieces up to see, you know.
Well, it's more inspiration for you, isn't it?
Yeah, it's this one.
Oh yeah.
So she's like floating in the universe, and it's around her like water, and she just has her hands like this. Yeah. And but the light is not very good, so the colors are not the real color, because it's very dark purple and orange and yellow, but the orange.
them. I like the contrast.
Yeah.
I think it's
But
really good.
I like this. It's better, huh? The colors.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah,
Yeah.
really good. I love it. I've loved seeing them. I've loved seeing them. When they've
Yeah.
popped up, it's been really good.
So-
And what are you putting that collection together for sale, or is it purely been for your enjoyment, or what's the plan with that collection?
I don't know yet. I've been thinking about it, but yeah, maybe I don't know, a little that I sell them, and then maybe part of it goes to a good cause. Or I was thinking about that more
Okay, yeah.
because a lot of people here are at the moment have no work, and there's an organization that's called Carton de Coeur,
Okay.
and they put together like banana boxes with basic food and
brilliant.
necessities for people that have no food.
Yeah, a bit like the food banks here, I guess.
Yeah, but you don't go to them. The food bank you go, no, and you go shop kind of.
Yeah.
These ones, they bring it to the people's house because there is a big stigma of being poor.
Yeah.
And so people don't want to go to the food bank or the Caritas shop and be seen.
Yeah.
And so that's why they created these banana boxes to help people that are in need.
Wow, that's amazing.
Yeah.
Well, that's a really nice thing to.
Yeah. I thought maybe I'll,
Yeah. Well, where if people do want to buy your work, where can they find it? Where can they look for your work?
So I have my own website. It's www.katerinakestemont.ch because I live in Switzerland, and I'm on Facebook, on LinkedIn, on Instagram, Twitter a little bit, and on YouTube.
Yeah.
But on YouTube it's difficult to buy. But if you send me a message with on Facebook Messenger, no problem. You can.
Brilliant. Well, what we'll do is we'll put some links up when I put this out as well, and then people can find you that way as well, because I just think everybody needs to be able to see all the stuff you've done, because it's absolutely amazing.
Thank you. I'm still watching your little heart and your little tree.
Oh, bless you. Are they still out? Oh, that's lovely. That's so nice.
The little heart is hanging over there, and the tree is hanging a little plant over here. So.
Oh, brilliant. That's so lovely. That is absolutely gorgeous. Well, have you got anything else that you'd like to share with us?
No, I think
we need to know. Where can we buy your book?
Oh yeah, the book is on Amazon.
Okay.
So you can buy it anywhere on Amazon. You just type in my name and it pops up.
Brilliant. And what's the title of your book?
The title is 365 Days of Drawing Doodles.
Brilliant.
It's the wrong way around, I think. Nah?
No, I can read it good. I can read it.
Yeah. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Because for me it's opposite.
Okay, no, we can read it.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, it's 365 days of drawing doodles. And if you look for 365 days, I should pop up at one point.
Yeah. Oh,
but I can put the link also as if you like.
Yeah, that's brilliant. Oh, thank you so much for joining me this evening.
Thank you for having me.
It's been a real pleasure speaking to you. And like I say, I've admired what you've been doing for the last, since I first sort of bumped into you online. So yeah, it's been a real pleasure to see everything unfold and how brilliantly everything's working out. It's fabulous. Thank you so much, Katerina.
Thank you for having me.
Okay, thanks a lot, my darling. Thank you.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye.